Good morning, children. We are going to the fourth chapter, because third chapter is not there for your syllabus. So we'll move to the fourth chapter, gender, religion, and caste. So let us see about what is the gender and the politics. Right, gender meaning there is a two sex in our India, that is the male and the female. And gender, religion means it comes all that religions. There are so many religions in India, right? And what about the politics, how politics is dealing with all those issues, right? Let us see now. Public bar private division, a poster from Bengal affirming women's strength. So it is telling, this zone is telling about the woman's strength. Even though she is locked by so many things, by so many restrictions, she is living in India, but she is having more strength than the boys in India. Boys and girls are brought up to believe that the main responsibility of woman is housework and bringing up children. So what happens in India, how the girls are brought up? They are brought up that in the way that they have to believe that they are a woman, especially she should do only the household work and she should be bringing up her children. Her work is to bring up the children and do the household work. This is how the system is believed in India. Only the boy should work outside, whereas the girl should remain inside the home, and she has to do all the household works as well as what? Bring up the children. This is reflected in a sexual division of labor in most families. So this is what this shows, what is that sexual division of the labor, how the men and women are divided in the society. In most families, women do all work inside the home, such as cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, tailoring, looking after children, etc., and men do all the work outside the home. So here what is happening, woman is made to work at home, such as cleaning, washing the clothes, tailoring, looking after the children, etc. Men are doing the work outside, men are working outside the home. Let us see, it is not that the men cannot do housework, they simply think that it is for women to attend these things. So it is not like that only the woman should do the household work and men should not do. But what happens in Indian society, they are thinking that it is the work of the woman and only woman should do the work of the cooking, whereas the boys should not do the work of the cooking. If they do it, what happens, they are believed to be inferior. They come under the inferiority, that if I do the household work, I will be treated less in the society. So these are the things. It is not that the men cannot do household work, but they think that it is the woman work and she should do it. When these jobs are paid for, men are ready to take up these works. So when the jobs are paid for, when they are paid for these jobs, so you can see in the marriage ceremony, in lot of big functions, who are doing it, who are doing the cooking? It is the men who are doing the cooking. So that time they are ready to do that work because they are paid for it. So they are ready to cook the food outside. In villages, women fetch water, collect fuel and work in the fields. So in villages what happens, women, they fetch the water, they are bringing the water, they are collecting the water, and they collect the fuel also, and they work in the fields also. In urban areas, poor women work as a domestic helper in the middle class homes. So while what happens in the urban areas, poor woman is working. Where she is working as a domestic helper. How she is working? She is working as a domestic helper in the middle class homes, right? While middle class women work in offices. So while the middle class women, they are working in where? They are working in the offices. In fact, the majority of women do some sort of paid work in addition to the domestic labor. So here the women are doing along with the domestic labor, along with the housework, she is working outside also. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರಂದ್ರಿ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ದ, ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ದ, ಮತ್ತೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಸಿಗ್ತದಂತ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಸಹಿತ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಬೋತ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್. But their work is not valued and does not get recognition in the society. This is what is happening. The woman is working inside the home and outside the home, but she is not getting the recognition in the society. ಸೊಸೈಟಿನಾಗ ಆಕೆಗೆ ಕಿಮ್ಮತ್ತು ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲರಿ. ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕಿಮ್ಮತ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಷ್ಟು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಕಿಮ್ಮತ್ತು ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಒಳಗಡೆನೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೊರಗಡೆನೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಕಿಮ್ಮತ್ತು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕಿಮ್ಮತ್ತನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ರಿಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ಮೆನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಇವನ್ ದ ವುಮನ್ ಈಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಹೋಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು, ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ ಮನೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗಂಡಂಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಅವರು ಡಬಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ ಕೂಡ ದೇ ರಿಸೀವ್ ದ ಲೆಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. The result of this division of labor is that although women continue half of the humanity, there is a role in public life, especially politics, is minimal in most societies. There is a role of the public life. Public life nagu woman has a role to play, but where she has the time to do it. She get the minimum opportunity. Minimum number of people are involved in the politics. They come under the politics. Right. So now you can see what happens. The result of this division of labor is that although women continue half of the humanity, there is a role in public life, especially politics, is minimal in most societies. Earlier, only men were allowed to participate in public affairs, vote and contest for public offices. Gradually, the gender issue was raised in politics. Women in different parts of the world organized and agitated for equal rights. There were agitations in different countries for the extension of voting rights to women. These agitations demanded enhancing the political and legal status of women and improving their educational and career opportunities. So here you can see in the public offices, right, and in the what you can say, in contesting the elections, men were only allowed to do it. They were not allowed, women were not allowed to do it. Women had no right to vote. But what happened? Slowly what we are seeing, there are lot of changes happening. Now women are working in the public offices also. Now women are working all over the world. They are working in offices, they are working in hospitals, they are working everywhere in the world. They have not left any sector where woman is not working. Now woman has joined the army also. They are working as army officers in the defense of our country. So how did this become possible? How did this became possible? Because lot of agitations were done. The people, women, especially women all over the world, they got united and they started the strikes, they started the agitations against the men, and that made them successful. Women were successful in what? In making their demands satisfied. Now you can see that woman has got almost the equal rights as the men. Now she is getting the educational opportunities also, and she is getting the career opportunities also, and now the status of woman in the society has improved. Now woman is getting equal status as men. More radical women's movements aimed at equality in personal and family life as well. So more radical, what happened? Women's movements and at equality in personal and family life as well. So what was there? There was a equality of the woman between the personal life as well as the family life. Family life and personal life, now they have become the same. Now she is getting the equal rights. Her status in the family has also improved. These movements are called feminist movements. So these movements are called as the feminist movements. How this became possible? By the movements. by the movements all over the world, demanding for her equal rights, demanding for her status, both in the family as well as the outside. For that they did lot of movements, and those movements were called as the feminist movements. Political expression of the gender division and political mobilization on this question helped to improve women's role in public life. We now find women working as scientists, doctors, engineers, lawyers, managers, and college and university teachers, which were earlier not considered suitable for women. So here you can see, because of this political expression of the gender, right, division and political mobilization on this question helped to improve what the women's role in the public life. Political expression means politically people raise the voice against the gender division and public political mobilization on this question. Politics made, because of politics people raised the questions all over the world, which made her life, right, improve her life role in the public life. Now we are finding that women, they are getting the status, equal status in the society. They are working as scientists, they are working as doctors, they are working as engineers, they are working as teachers, managers, lawyers, and college and university teachers, which were earlier not considered suitable for women. In some part of the world, see here, perceptions of ideal woman. To the TV serial makers, the ideal viewer. So how is about the perception of the ideal woman? Just see here, for TV serial makers, the ideal viewer, she is the best customer for them, because she watches the serials, right? It starts from 6 o'clock to night, 12 o'clock they are watching the serials. So they are what? Ideal viewers. To the fashion industry, the ideal beauty. To the fashion industry, what the woman is? She is the ideal beauty. To the society, the ideal housewife. You have seen she is given with a lot of hands, and you can see she has to do lot of works also. To the prospective in-laws, the ideal bride. Ideal bride means she is bringing lot of money, dowry from her home, so she is the ideal bride. To the employer and male employees, the ideal employee means she does lot of work in the organization, so she is treated as the ideal employee. Which one of this is you? This all cartoon are describing the role of the woman in the society. Which one are you in these all things? Let us see now, right, in some, for example, Scandinavian countries such as Sweden, Norway and Finland, the participation of women in public life is very high. Yes, in the Sweden, Norway and Finland, these are the most developed countries of the world, and what we are seeing there, the participation of women in public life is very high. In our country, women still lag much behind men despite some improvement since independence. But still what happening in India, still the women are lagging behind in their participation in the improvement since independence. Ours is still a male dominated patriarchal society. Yes, still who are dominating the woman? It is the males who are dominating the woman. Women face disadvantage, discrimination and oppression in various ways. So women are facing what? Disadvantage, right? Discrimination and oppression in various ways. So here it is a female dominated society. Here it is a patriarchal society where what we are seeing, only men are given all the things, only men are forced to do all the things, whereas what about the women? Women are not allowed to do lot of things. There is a discrimination between the men and the women that should be removed from the society. Only this work men should do, this work women should do, that all should be removed from our society. Both are equal. Men and women are equal. All should do all the work, right? You have to share your work and you have to do your work. Cooking, when the woman is going for work, that time the husband need to help her in cooking, washing vessels, washing clothes, right? Taking care of the children, the husband has to help her, help the woman, because she is also a human being. She is not a supernatural power. She is also a human being. She also gets tired by working 8 hours a day. Then after that cooking and all, taking care of children. So 12 to 14 hours a day she is working. Even she gets tired. Do you understand? So this oppression, this discrimination, this disadvantages must be stopped by the male dominant societies. The literacy rate among women is only 54% compared with 76% among men. So literacy rate, who are literate? Literate means the person who know to read and write. So who is knowing more? Only in India 54% of the girls are literate compared with 76% of the men. Similarly, a similar proportion of girl students go for higher studies. So very less percentage go for the higher studies. When we look at the school results, girls perform as well as boys, if not better in some places, but they drop out because parents prefer to spend their resources for their boys' education rather than spending equally on their sons and daughters. So what is happening here? For boys' education, they are spending lot of money. For girls' education, they are thinking to spend the money. Right, they give the less resources, they spend very less resources. Parents prefer that the boys should be put in the good school, whereas the girl, if that a small school is there, that's okay, we will put her, we will do her admission there only. They prefer that only boy should be given good education in the society rather than the girls. They spend less resources for the girls education and they spend more resources on the boys education. You can see the number of girls in your classroom, it is always less than the boys. ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ತಗೋರಿ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ, they spend very less money on the girls compared to the boys, but they have to not to do like that. They have to spend equally on the boys and the girls education. No wonder the proportion of women among the highly paid and valued jobs is still very small. So women, even though they work same, they are, some women are highly paid and valued jobs is still very small for them. They don't get that such jobs where they are equally paid as men, right? That is the small proportion of women are getting those jobs compared to the men. On an average, an Indian woman works 1 hour more than an average man every day. So every day, how much hours the woman is working in India? More than 1 hour. More than 1 hour as compared to the men. Right? Every day she is working more than 1 hour. Yet much of her work is not paid and therefore often not valued. So here what is happening? Their work is not at all paid and not it is valued. People are not valuing her work. People are not valuing her job, what she is doing. The Equal Remuneration Act 1976 provides that the equal wages should be paid to equal work. Equal Remuneration Act has been passed in the year 1976 where both men and women should be paid equally. But is it happening? No, not at all. Women are paid less compared to the men. However, in almost all areas of work from sports and cinema to factories and fields, women are paid less than men even when both do exactly the same work. So you can see here, you can compare to the all areas of work from sports and cinema, from factories, fields, women are paid less. So you go to cinema industry also, where the Aishwarya Rai and Kajol and all, you are seeing that Priyanka Chopra and all, they paid 10 crores, 12 crores, whereas the Salman Khan, Hrithik Roshan, they are paid 70 crores, 80 crores, 90 crores, 100 crores. So Shah Rukh Khan is paid 100 crores. So they are paid so much, whereas the girls, the heroines are paid very less compared to the men. It is happening everywhere, in every industry it is happening, in every field it is happening. However, they are doing the same work as the men, but they are paid less compared to the men. In many parts of India, parents prefer to have sons and find ways to have the girl child aborted before she is born. So abortion cases are also more in India. What they prefer? They prefer to have the sons. They prefer to have the sons, and they less prefer the girls. They see the reasons to get aborted. Before the child is born, they see that they find the reasons to do the abortions. So such things are happening in India. Such sex selective abortion lead to a decline in the child sex ratio. Number of girl children per 1,000 boys in the country to merely 919. So there are 1,000 boys in our country, and the girls available for them is only 919. Why it is happening? Because people are going for the abortions. They don't want the girl child, they only want the boy child. Here you can see India child sex ratio 2011, 0 to 6 years. Here you can see in the Madhya Pradesh 1926, right, 1951 and above, 1926 to 1950, it is in the green color, 901 to 925. So here this much is there. Boys are 950 means girls are 926. Here 951 and above. Here 901 to 925, 876 to 900 and below 875. So these are the girls which are there in these particular states. These are the strength of the girls. Per 1,000 men, this much only girls are there. Mummy always says to outsiders, I don't work, I am a housewife, but I see her working non-stop all the time. If what she does is not work, what else is work? So the daughter is telling here, the small baby is telling that, can you see, mummy always says to outsiders that I don't work, means I am not working. I am a housewife. I am a housewife means I am a homemaker. I live in the house. But I see her working non-stop all the time. Yes, she is a non-stop working all the time. If what she does not work, what else is the work? So if she is not working, then what is this? What is the things she is doing in the home? So housewife also, she is working from day and night, keeping her house clean, making lot of variety of vegetables, right, curry, sambar, bhaji, right, chapati, rice, all these things, meals, dinner, breakfast, everything she is preparing. This is also the work which the women are doing in the home. Show this, the ratio has fallen below 850 and or even 800 in some states. So you are seeing 50 million women missing in South Asia, 1 to different forms of violence and discrimination. So you are seeing that the women are also missing in India. They are missing, not 50 million women are missing in the South Asia due to what? Different forms of violence and the discrimination. Because of that, what is happening? Women are missing in India. There are reports of various kinds of harassments exploitation and violence against women. Urban areas have become particularly unsafe for women. They are not safe even within their home from beating, harassment and other forms of domestic violence. So here you can see that there is a exploitation of the woman, harassment of the woman in various things, violence against the woman, it is happening. In urban areas also the women are not safe. They are not safe inside the home, within their home, from beating. Parents are beating the girl child, harassment they are doing, and other forms of the domestic violence they will do in their home. Right, so these things are happening. The husband is drinking and beating the wife. So all this domestic violence are also happening in the home. Women's political representation, all this is well known, yet issues related to women's well-being or otherwise are not given adequate attention. So women's well-being otherwise is not given, are not given the adequate attention. Sufficient attention is not given to such things. This has led to many feminist and women's movements. So this has led to what? Many of the feminist and women's movements have been started in India, to the conclusion that unless women control power, their problems will not get adequate attention. So what happens? Woman, she has to control the power, their problems will not get adequate attention. So movements, women's movement shows that many feminists are telling that unless and until she becomes powerful, these problems will not be given the solution. In home she has to become powerful. In the society she has to become powerful. She has to raise the voice against all the violence which are happening against her. She should get the sufficient attention. One way to endure this is to have more women as elected representatives. Yes, one solution for this is to make the more women elected representatives. You have seen in Modi government, we are seeing 30% of the women, right? Now there are the cabinet, the speaker was telling that we can see the women in the assemblies, right? Lot of women in the assemblies. In the BJP party there are lot of women working, and Modi has given a call to for all the ladies, join the party, work as the workers, right? Participate in the social activities also, in the political activities also, show the active participation. Only by that the India can become the developed country. ಮನೆಯಾಗ ಕೂತು ಮಾತಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲರಿ, ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತು ಮಾತಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಸಬಲೀಕರಣ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಉತ್ತುಂಗಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಬೇಕು, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ floor with the few people, with the few neighboring people. By sitting and talking you will not come up, your problems will not be solved. How you should come up? Politically you should need to have the active participation in the society. Politically you have to get developed, you have to participate in the politics, you have to become the active workers or active members of the party. By that only what we can see the development of our country. In India, the proportion of women in legislature has been very low. For example, the percentage of elected women members in the Lok Sabha has touched 14.36% of its total strength for the first time in 2019. I have told you already, in the BJP government there are so many women candidates. Modi government has given encouragement to the women candidates to come up in their life. So first time in the Lok Sabha we saw that 14.36% were the women candidates. Their share in the state assemblies is less than 5%. Yes, in the state assemblies we never see that percentage. 5%, only 5% are the women candidates. In this respect, India is among the bottom group of nations in the world. So when you look at this percentage, we are still in the bottom group. India is behind the average for several developing countries of Africa and Latin America. So India is still behind the nations, developing countries like Africa and Latin America. In government, cabinets are largely all male, even when a woman becomes the chief minister or the prime minister. So in government also we are seeing that the cabinets are largely filled. I have already told you the cabinet or the council of ministers is largely filled by the male candidates rather than the woman candidates. We have seen less number of women becoming the chief minister or the prime minister. After Indira Gandhi we have not seen any woman becoming the prime minister, right? Chief minister also there are one or two whom we can name them. One way to solve this problem is to make it legally binding to have a fair proportion of women in the elected bodies. So in the elected bodies, in the politics, we have needed to involve the woman more. Then only what we can have, we can bring the solutions from the problems of the woman which she is facing inside the homes. Who knows it better? A woman can know the problems knows better than the men. This is what the Panchayati Raj has done in India. So this is what the Panchayati Raj has been doing in India. 1/3 of the seats in local bodies in panchayats and municipalities are now reserved for the women. So 1/3 of the seats in the government bodies, in the panchayats and the municipalities, it is reserved for whom? It is reserved for the women. Now there are more than 10 lakh elected women representatives in the rural and urban local bodies. So now there are how many? More than 10 lakh elected women representatives in the rural and urban local bodies. Underline it. Now how many are there representatives? More than 10 lakh representatives, elected women representatives we are seeing in the rural and the urban local bodies. Women's organization and activists have been demanding a similar reservation of at least 1/3 seats in the Lok Sabha and state assemblies for women. Now, what they are asking is that now we want the 1/3 seats of the reservations where in the Lok Sabha and the state assemblies for women. So 1/3 of the reservation of the seats is required where? To the Lok Sabha as well as the state assemblies for the women. Now they are demanding, but still it is not fulfilled, but still there is a demand going on that similar reservations you should give us for 1/3 seats in the Lok Sabha and state assemblies for women. A bill with this proposal has been pending before the parliament for more than a decade. A bill has been kept pending only. It has been not passed in the legislature because woman is demanding that there should be 1/3 participation of the woman in the state assemblies as well as in the Lok Sabha, but still the bill has not been passed over a decade. But there is no consensus over this among all the political parties. There is no consensus means they are not agreeing. All the parties are not agreeing for the 1/3 reservation of seats in the Lok Sabha or the state assemblies. The bill has not been passed yet. The bill is pending for a decade, for 10 years or more than the 10 years. What is happening? The bill is pending. It has not been passed. Gender division is an example that some form of social divisions need to be expressed in politics. So then gender division, it is a social division. Samajika bhagikarana. That should not happen. ಸಮಾಜನ ಒಡೆಯುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತದ್ರಿ ದಿಸ್ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್. ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಓಪನ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ whom? By all the political leaders, right? This also shows that the disadvantaged groups do benefit when social divisions become a political issue. So when it becomes a political issue, that time what happened? Disadvantaged groups do benefit, right? When this political issue, when that social division becomes the political issue, only that time the problems of the people are going to get solved. Otherwise they are not at all solved by the people. So this is very important that it should become a political issue. Then only what we can find the solutions to our problems, solutions to the problems what our society is facing. Do you think that women could have made the gains we noted above if their unequal treatment was not raised in the political domain? Yes, she would have definitely made lot of gains. But what happened? It is not, this issue is not raised politically. This issue has not been kept on raising politically. It has never become a political issue because people, men less think of the woman. So it has never become a political issue. People are not at all worried about the rights of the woman. Especially the men are not worried about the rights of the woman. Lot of what we can say, the discrimination the woman is facing, lot of violence she is facing, lot of harassment she is facing in the society. But what happens? People, society tell her to tolerate all the things. Because you are a woman, you have to tolerate the things. Because of that, what is happening? Still we see in the society there are a lot of technologies upcoming, there is a lot of development in the roads, development in the education, development in our life. But what is happening actually? There is no development in the status of the woman. It is as same it was earlier before. The status of the woman should get developed in the society. At least the people, at least the woman should start giving support to another woman. That is most important. Whenever there is an issue, whenever there is a fight between men and women, people are very eager to support the men community, especially the woman. Even though they are women, they also support the men community rather than supporting the woman community. So this has become a regular process or regular job because of that men are getting most of the advantages. Here the woman is not ready to support another woman. Because of that only our society nowadays it is facing lot of issues related to the woman. When all the women gets united, when all the girls in the society gets united, then only this problem, discrimination or social division of women in the society will come down. ರೈಟ್. ಈಗ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗೇನ್ರಿ ಯಾರ್ದಾರ ಗಂಡ ಹೆಂಡ್ತಿದ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಏನನ್ನು ಸುದ್ದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಡ್ತಿ ಚಂದಂಗೆ ಹೊಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಂಡ್ತಿನ ತಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗಂಡಂಗೆ ಸುಧಾರಣೆ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹೊರತು ಆ ಹುಡುಗ ಸುಧಾರಣೆ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಗಂಡ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅವ ಸುಧಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಹೇಳೋರು ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ತಪ್ಪುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಯಾರು? ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ದ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. Why always the ladies has to tolerate all the things? Because she is tolerating at the most, she is always compromising in the home. For every problem she is compromising, for everything she is compromising. What the society demands again, it demands that the woman has to compromise everything. Why not the gents? Woman is not a human being, only the gents are human beings. Women are animals? No. Then why should she compromise each and everywhere? It may be in everywhere in the society, in the job or in anywhere. The society demands that the woman has to compromise. Here you can see the picture. Don't worry, we will find a way for you. So here all the people are struck here in the Lok Sabha and they are telling here, don't worry, we will find a way for you. Just like for the woman, this is the thing they are telling, don't worry, we will definitely find a way for you, we'll definitely find the solutions for you. But are they finding it? Not. because all are men, they don't know what are the sufferings of woman. Then how do they find the solutions for the woman? Because if there is a woman, definitely she know the sufferings of the woman, what the woman is suffering inside the home and outside the home, she knows it better than anyone. But what men are telling, don't worry, we will sit in the state assemblies, we will sit in the Lok Sabha, and definitely we will find the solutions for your problems. Arey Baba, first you face those problems, then you will only know the sufferings of the woman, then you can find the solutions for the woman problems. Okay children, next we will go for the religion, communalism and politics in the next class. Thank you.